We'll be ready to go with whatever hours we have.
The Franklin County Board of Elections says it's prepared to implement whatever directives it gets from the Secretary of State. That means from October 2nd through the 19th, the early voting center will be open weekdays from 8 to 5. From October 22nd through November 2nd, the center will be open from 8 to 7. And the only place to vote in person is the old Kohl's store at 1700 Morse Road.
This location we feel is much better. It provides substantial parking. It's on a bus line. It's easily accessible. And the inside of the building allowed us to prepare it in a way that will be very, very convenient.
The big question is, why is Secretary Husted making it harder to vote when we should be making it easier?
The question of early in-person voting hours has turned fiercely partisan.
To suggest that this is anything but deliberate disenfranchisement of targeted populations that are not their constituents is a lie.
Here's why. In the 2008 election, Franklin County Democrats used the system more than Republicans by a 10-to-1 margin. The numbers for mail-in ballots were nearly the same for both parties, but Democrats say they're also concerned about the mail-in process because boards of election, unlike in 2008, are prohibited from paying the return postage, and your ballot is likely to cost more than just a regular stamp. Late this afternoon, Secretary of State Husted released a statement saying voting in Ohio is uniform, accessible, fair, and secure. Ohioans will have more access to voting than ever before. The rules are set and are not going to change. Democrats claim voters will be faced with lines just as long as in 2004, the very problem that prompted then House Speaker Husted to push for the early voting changes that appeared in the 2008 election.
One way or the other, these additional hours are needed and should be provided to the voters of Ohio.
Marshall McPeak, NBC4.